Hello, Sullivan80. How are you? There are a few things I need to get off my chest in terms of what YouTube are doing right now. And I literally do not give a flying fuck what anybody says or what YouTube has to do, you know? So, before I do that, allow me to share the stream around so that we get all those attending to bear witness to what I need to say. You won't want to miss it. Hey, so have you seen the Doom Eternal 2D animation by Match? It got a lit OST. Not yet. I'm planning on having a look at that soon. Dynamite Don, how's it going, man? Thanks very much for joining the chat. Hope everything's going well. I'm just sharing the stream around so that everybody gets notified. Hope everybody's doing well. Sorry, I'm just kind of sharing the stream around. Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, sorry, I know I'm repeating myself, just trying to make sure everyone's all good and that I'm sharing the stream around. Okay. What's up, buddy? You must see it. I recommend it a lot. I will share this on PlayStation and Twitter. Thank you very much, man. So let me just get into a little piece of what I'm trying to say here. So recently, I've noticed that they're trying to enact this thing on YouTube now, where what happens is they're trying to sit there and literally punish a lot of people who are working hard to push out their own names, their own brand, and I just think it's stupid what YouTube is doing. So get this right. They're trying to push the kid-friendly bullshit so that you have to actually put it in the title, right? So you can't just, like, I get it, where they're coming from, right? But they have a YouTube Kids thing for a reason, right? Surely that has, it has meaning for that situation to be upheld, right? Of course you can't always control what kids are doing nowadays, right? But you can't blame people for all the, swearing or all the offensive stuff on there in the first place. But if it's offensive, so why is it on there in the first place? So why you need to one thing that needs to happen, right, is children also need to be watched and catered for, right? And parents can't always do that. But the situation is, you can't always blame those who are creating content just to make it a lot easier for yourselves to be able to resolve the situation, because it doesn't. It's something that has really just irked me right now, because I'm there trying to do streams as well, trying to get back into it and all that kind of stuff, and I'm starting to see all this crap about how YouTube is treating smaller YouTubers, like people who are trying to make it with like 1,000 subscribers. Now, if you're not making enough, they're going to be punished and thrown into deep end, and I think that's stupid. I want to be able to, like, say, like, if by the time I reach 1,000 subscribers, and say, like, if I wasn't making enough, I'd be screwed. And, well and truly, I don't want to be put in that situation. And neither does anybody else. Like, it's something that everybody wants to do in their lives with, they want to be able to have fun, they want to be able to entertain people, but they don't want to have to sit there and step on eggshells. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not mandatory to it's not mandatory, it's stupid. And it doesn't need to happen. YouTube are just trying to excuse themselves from the room with little to no damage to themselves. But they're creating this almost mutinous situation where everybody is scared to, well, not mutinous, well, like, people are kind of mutinous, but at the same time they're scared to rebel because they're afraid about their channel being taken down. But I'm saying, like, say, like, if they were to be all the YouTubers, small YouTubers, and I'm not really sure about, any of the, new up-and-coming YouTubers, but still, or even the, the current, top stars like Markiplier, KSI, or something like that, they'll be fine, but it's people who trying to do this for a living with 10k subscribers or something like that, and they're being punished for trying to put out the work that they're doing, right? They're really working hard, and for them to be stamped on like that, that's fucking bullshit, and I hate it. You shouldn't be punished for trying to be who you are in your own channel. I thought that's what YouTube was all about, right? And I understand this sensory stuff when it comes to like swearing and whatnot. Just be mindful of others, right? And be mindful of your audience. But the thing is, though, if you wanted to be like that and people don't like your channel, then they can just give a big dislike and then move on. They can just unsubscribe from your channel and move into something that suits their needs. I really don't understand the stigma of trying to censor everything, when a lot of the time there are still a lot of things that doesn't stop it from happening, you know? Kids will literally pick up whatever their parents do, whether it's good or bad, and it happens. Like, you know, you'll see a 2-year-old kind of repeat whatever their dad or mum say, that whether it's, oh, for fuck's sake, or they might interpret it in a different way. Oh, see, my nephew is like, you know, not even 3, right? But he's running around and not swearing so much, but he has swore before, and my sister and my sister's husband finds it kind of funny, but at the same time they discourage him from doing it because, you know, it wouldn't really look good around the public, you know? It wouldn't look good out in public if he was to go. The way he says it is fuck's sake. So he uses it in the correct context, as if someone was annoyed by somebody else. And I think, yeah, that's kind of funny, but at the same time, yeah, you know, if you're parents and you don't want that to be out and all that kind of stuff, then you'd want to make sure it doesn't happen out in public, because you might be afraid of what people might say because of that, all trying to be, you know, PG and not trying to, you know, offend anybody. But I don't know, it is what it is when people want to do what want to do with their children, right? I'm not sitting here saying, oh, parents should do this. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying, like, if you're conscious about monitoring your child, right? Monitor your child. And of course, if you haven't got the time, then make time. You know, you can't just sit there and say, oh, well, I haven't got time to do this. Well, bullshit. You had time to make the child. Now it's time to take care of your child. So, with that being said, like, I understand where people are going, oh, well, you know, should be censored this, should be censored that. Yeah, there are appropriate times where it should be censored, because I believe that, you know, kids should be not always shielded, but like kids should, you know, not have to see things that are too violent or too straight up, like, you know, bad for their viewing, you know. Like, okay, yeah, swearing is bad too, but at the same time, they're just words, right? At the end of the day, it's not really going to scar that child, is it? I'm literally moving off topic here and getting caught up in that little situation. What I'm trying to say is, YouTube are ridiculous with what they're doing right now. That's the main topic of talking here. I'm not saying parents are bad for doing what they're doing, because they can't always be in that, you know, in the same room with them if they're working, or if they're, you know, if they're doing something, say like cooking, and their child happens to stumble upon something through their tablet online, and it's just like through YouTube, and it's like someone swearing, or, you know, something that's bad. And I get that, that's terrible, it should never happen, right? But you can't hold those who are doing that in the first place responsible. You know, if you weren't making sure that wasn't a thing for your child in the first place, you know? I just think it's like silly to blame others for your, like, it's not, I'm not saying it's their fault for the kids being there, but at the same time it kind of is for basically seeing what they're seeing because they weren't monitoring their kid. Are you talking about this new crappy terms of service? It's shocking. Yes, that new terms are shocking. Look, and if you guys have an opinions and you guys want to say what you need to say and correct and basically go, well, I think you're wrong, then tell me. Like, I'd rather you just straight up go, well, I think you're talking bollocks, I think you need to be educated in this situation, then do. And we can have a discussion about it, right? You guys don't have to unsub or dislike, but you can if you want to, feel free to. I don't really mind that situation at all, because it's a very controversial topic and it's something I wanted to get off my chest. you know, being that of a firm believer of freedom of speech wherever you may discuss it. Hey John, how's it going? Here to relax but here to vent at the same time, so I do apologise, Synth John. That YouTube terms of service. Like, I'm mumbling, but at the same time I'm trying to get to a point where people understand where I'm coming from. If it's not coming off too, like, bullshitty for somebody to just go, what's he talking about? Like, I get it. If people don't understand, that's fine. I want to be able to band all of us small YouTubers together and to rebel against it. To be like, you know, if your services were that great, then maybe you should, like, make sure that they are. YouTube Kids obviously isn't making the big bucks that they want it to. YouTube terms of service, right? When you are making a YouTube video, you now have to state whether it's kid friendly or whether it's not, right? I firmly agree that it should be kid friendly, but at the same time, they have a YouTube Kids app for that situation. I don't understand why this is a thing. Are you talking about pubescent kids, like maybe 10 to 11, 12, that they shouldn't be swearing? I mean, by right they shouldn't be. Whilst at the same time they're old enough to know what they need to do in their lives, right? For that particular situation, not the acts of, like, kind of like going out there, finding a job kind of thing. I'm talking about today's society is really fucked, and you literally have to step on eggshells just to not, like, wind somebody up. That's what I mean. So, like, if you're creating videos, you now have to state whether it's 18s plus or whether it's, you know, the age content button. Yes, but they're now, like, enforcing it now, so you literally have no choice whether to put it down or not. You have to state whether it's for kids and state whether it's not for kids. I've only just, like, been aware of the situation that they're trying to really enforce it. I really don't get it. It makes no sense to me. I just think it's really outright stupid for not accepting a situation as a loss for them, that they're sitting and waddling in their own piss and shit, and we're the ones to blame. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I get it where some parents can't always be in the same room as their child because they're busy with whatever they're doing, you know. But it's like that thing, you need to take responsibility. And yeah, do that, man. I just think it's just so fucking stupid. With everything that they're doing right now, it's just... okay. I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. Like, it really just fazed me. Like, what the How about this? I don't need your iron, but I would love some of that. Nice. YouTube was more fun when it wasn't owned by Google. Yeah, I agree with you full force with that one, mate. It was more fun when it wasn't owned by Google, and where there were such, you know, pussies. Oh, but we have to protect our investors. How about you go fuck yourself? seriously sick of YouTube shit. The more that people rage and the better. A lot of bigger YouTubers are pissed, right? But I've not seen them do much about it. Like, I've seen them go, put a video, oh, this. Well, then piss off. Pretty soon they'll be censoring people's videos next on not what to say in their content. They're already doing it, man. They're basically saying if you have 1,000 subscribers and up, right, that you're not allowed to swear. Otherwise you get demonetized. How fucking stupid is that? So I guess their solution for that was, oh, okay, so now you have to state whether it's for kids or whether it's for 18s plus. But if you have both, you're screwed. Because then you have to do 2 streams, which you might not have the time to do so. So you might just lose half your following, because if the majority of them are like 12, like under 18, then it's bullshit, right? And little fucking kids can make their own little accounts and fuck people's channels up just for the fun of it. And they would do that because they're little shits, and their parents don't. And some of them parents don't teach them manners, which really fucks me off. It really does fuck me off, man. To the point where I'm like, nah, need to stop it. Need to sop off. I'm not mad at the parents. I'm mad at YouTube, okay? Let's just get that straight. And I understand everybody might feel differently, and I appreciate you feel differently. I'd rather you talk to me about it, right? Rather than bitch and moan at me. Educate me. You know, if I'm in the wrong, then, which I don't think I am right now, tell me. And I'll listen. Because I'm a firm believer of listening to somebody who needs to be taught what they need to be told. You know, so like if there's something that they would like to say, not enforce, because I try to enforce something on somebody, like YouTube are trying to do right now, you're just going to get a slap. Not from me, but for those who don't really appreciate being enforced. I like discussing it on YouTube. And I'm not saying that you guys are afraid of doing this, but I really don't give a fuck what YouTube do to me, because it'll give me more reason to fucking change where I do my streaming. If they decide to literally get rid of my channel, I'm moving to Facebook, right? Because they actually pay their fucking creators quite a lot of money. And you get more followers too. So it's giving me that more extra edge to just be like, fuck you, YouTube. I'll just move along. I'm playing that trump card because I really do not give a fuck right now. And for those, right, look, I don't mind, like, simmering down the swearing, right? Because I can do that. That's fine. I don't mind doing that. Like, if somebody really does not like it, I mean, I can tone it down, but I won't get rid of it, you know? It's just, you know, I'm not going to get rid of myself just because you feel offended or that you don't like it, you know? Sure. I know it's controversial and not many people like talking about it. So let's talk about something else. Let's talk about future games that are coming out. You know, I feel like I've gotten everything I needed to get off my chest now. I feel a bit better. But before, I was just raging, man. I really did not like the way everything was going. So, I hope everybody's been having a good day. I know I started off with a controversial bit of a conversation, but those watching back, I apologize, but it just frustrated me so much. And I hate that that people who want to create I guess memories, you know, want to be able to entertain people. I don't care a shit. Grease, you can kiss my ass. Snowflake. But yeah, you know, I'm not going to be swayed by nobody. I came here to entertain. And that's exactly what I'm going to continue doing. And if YouTube has a problem with it, I'll just go where I'm wanted. Hope everybody's having a good weekend though. I'm going to be streaming more often. I know I said I was going to be doing it this week, but things happen, and yeah, you get the gist. Those who want to collaborate and do certain streams together, let me know. I'll be glad to take any collaborations. I'd love to do collaborations. Don't be afraid to tell me or ask. I'm an easy person to approach. What plans does everybody got for Christmas? Bollocks. For me, plan on getting the decorations up on the 1st of December and taking the wife out to a meal. In general, I think YouTube is just going to shit, and I'm getting closer and closer to leaving the platform. I think it just seems the way that they're treating everybody now is disgusting. Fuck, I could suggest a lot better situations than what they're putting people through right now. Whether they are welcome to listen is up to them, but as far as they're concerned, done. That doesn't mean that from here on in I am done from what's going on. I'm not finishing. No, you're fine, John. Fucking wrong. That's alright. Don't need to apologize, dude.
May God forbid the deed.
Shut up. It really is. But more onto big and better things. Mia's good. She's at work right now, but she's having, you know, fun doing that. SEBs. Okay, Sam is good. He's working as he usually does. I'm not giving you opening borders, but I will. Well, piss off. Ahaha. Awesome. Nice. Kev's good. Swifty's good, man. I know, dude. He's usually quite busy. Oh, what they know. Hey, look at that. More gold for me. How is yourself doing that? You okay? I just notified Kevin that you're in the chat, so he's going to be on his way, I would say. I think I might have a potential sponsor for this channel. The thing is, it's opened a lot of doors, let's just say. And currently, I'm over the moon. Potential sponsor. I can't really say whom yet because it's not finalised. I'm okay, but there's been a lot of drama on YouTube, which I might DM you on PS4. It's okay. Scorps want to team up on Fortshite. We could do, Badger, we could do. What time were you thinking of doing that, mate? Because I've got to go pick up the wife from work. Around 10 to 3. In about 15 minutes. Ah, oh, bollocks. I might not be able to do that, man. Unfortunately. Apologies, Badger. But, are you streaming Sunday by any chance? These type of games are good stress relievers. If Sunday daytime's better, do it then. That'd be perfect, Badger. I was also thinking, I was going to donate a certain amount of money to you for you to purchase a game that we could collab together, if that suits you. Let me know, man.
There never was a good man.
I love how Badger rings me up for advice. It's cool, Badger. Oh, cool, buddy. Smashing man, I'll be getting my YouTube payday end of December now, but we can sort something come normal payday. Badger will be getting hella money. I'll keep you posted about tomorrow, but definitely soon. Remember, it's Mrs. wants us to go up to London. God's sake. Fuck off. Norton, kiss my ass. What time have I got to leave? 10 to 3. I was thinking of collabing on I'll let you know in I was thinking of the game How to Survive 2. Look it up on PlayStation.
The winds and the waves.
Alright, Badger, take care, buddy. Alright, man. Really appreciate it.
件についてご賛同いただければ誠にありがたく存じ上げます。 おう、進めよ。すまん。承知。
Legis. Misdo de
おう、ちゃんと聞いておる。
Quid vis? Continua. Ignocundum est. considerando.
Is there any particular playthrough you wouldn't mind doing in the future? Any particular playthrough? Like old or modern? Because I would love to do a playthrough of Soma, and I was planning on doing it tonight. Give a bit of a showcase kind of thing, you know? I like doing scary games. I enjoy it, actually. It's like a... It's really... It feels like, I guess, adrenaline rush, really, for, I guess. Oh, shit! Okay. More old school. I would love to redo Wolfenstein again, but do it, like, from the beginning. Oh, I'd like to do more of Doom as well. There are a few maps that I haven't finished. Like modded maps. Did I finish Doom 64? I did. I could play it again. I'd actually do Tomb Raider 2 or maybe Nightmare Creatures. I finished Tomb Raider 2. But I could also do that again. I don't mind redoing a playthrough of that because that was fun. I will do more old school games if people are really up for it. I was gonna do like some modern games too to keep a kind of rule with everybody else. But if that's the case, then I'm all down for it. I'm really down for that, man. That sounds really awesome. I was hoping to do something like a podcast with a few of my friends about the wrestling soon. I feel some opinions need to be told. Wait a minute. Oh, it is, yeah. Doom 64 is coming to PlayStation Plus because of the it's when you buy Doom Eternal, but I think it's going to come to PlayStation Plus anyway. They should so add Final Doom in there too. I don't even know why they haven't. Yeah. Oh, you should, man. The Fiend is a fucking beast. I really felt like doing Command and Conquer for a stream too. Have no idea. Maybe it's just the I don't think so. No, he's just an awesome wrestler, man. Awesome gimmick, sorry. He's an awesome wrestler too, don't get me wrong, but you know, I love his persona. Ah, yes, Worms. I should do that again, shouldn't I? I did. I might do that. I really want to get PS1 Medieval and Hogs of War. You can actually get what's it called? Good grief. Recursion cancel request. What the hell did they want? I don't think so. Ragusa longs for culture. Kiev cancelled request. Antwerp is in awe of you. Are you excited? Are you excited for the Doom Eternal that is going to come out? It's going to be released soon. Yes, he did come from NXT. Sorry. No. He didn't come from NXT. I think Bray Wyatt was. He literally came back to the roster by attacking Finn Balor. Money Inc. were a cool tag team back in the day. Who were in the tag team, if you don't mind me asking? Because, you know, of course, me being a youngin' back then, had no clue. Ah, right. I thought it might have been Ted DiBiase. I wasn't so sure.
Industrialization based on machinery.
Yeah, Owen Hart does deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Also, for those wondering what the music is in the background, that's Command and Conquer music. I feel like it helps me play the game. Makes me focus. So I'll have to go in about half an hour, but I'll be on here for a while before then anyway, so I know, right? I love them. Really glad you're here on the channel, John. Conversations between myself and you are like timeless. We could go on for ages, I'd think. So like if we're in a conversation, like maybe like on the phone or something like that, or just on here, I'd say we'd go on for bloody hours. Knowing me and you. Talking about nonsense and everything else on the like. I mean, like, do you do Facebook, John? I suppose you're not really into the social media stuff, you know. Do you have Messenger? Like, not Facebook, but Messenger itself. I know, dude. Well, add me up on Facebook and we can talk on there.
For centuries we have waited to emerge from the shadows, and now we will make ourselves known.
Fuck off, Fly. We could talk on there, man. Maybe talk about ideas, do like a... We could even start our own podcast, you know? I'd love to have you on a podcast where we could chat absolute bollocks, you know? Hey, when YouTube do that, get it without interruption. Piss off, YouTube, will you? For fuck's sake. Eat my ass with a rusty spoon.
Poco però, a te considerando.
以下の件についてご賛同いただければ。
The game has a lot to take in, it does. It's blooding cold, man. It's quite difficult at first, but I've gotten past that and just been like, I fucking love this game, you know?
Everything scorched earth. Give him help. Give him help. I'm afraid the effects are quite permanent. Permanent.
That's brilliant. Man, this fly is really pissing me off. Little bastard. I'll kill him. I'm really going to kill Greece. Thorn on my side for quite a while. There's a cream for that, John. Sorry. Well, like the big ones, like the big. Okay, whatever. Fucking retards, man. Why would they think that would be hygienic? That's so stupid. That is so stupid. I'm sorry, but that is the most stupidest thing I've ever fucking heard in all my fucking life. They are well and truly fucked in the head. Nice. Fuck off. Really hate that notification. That's okay, so do I. In fact, I think I have to go right about now. So, John, thanks for joining me, man. And for chatting with me. I really do appreciate that. Alright guys, I'm going to save this game now. Thanks guys for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, please don't forget to leave a like, share, and of course subscribe if you're new to this channel. At the start I did start a little bit of a, a bit of a controversial kind of conversation, but there was a lot of things I needed to get off my chest, and I feel like everybody in this YouTube community is experiencing the same situation as I am, and is just tired of it all. So let me know what you think about it in the comments, and hopefully we can maybe do something about it, and if not, then that's fine. I just feel it's so stupid to reenact it when you've got a lot of things going on. But anyway guys, it's been Scorpius9472, and I hope you've really just enjoyed the stream more than anything else. Take care guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.